Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another semi-badcraft episode. Today we're going to be building some sort of village breeder. I've got a place laid out, I've got some blocks laid out. I'm going to show you, why is my F3 up? What did I must have pressed the wrong button. So yeah, we've got some stuff. That's now where fishing is, but we've got some stuff to build some stuff here. We will need actually, I'll take 3 stacks, a little bit of this to start off with today. But the design that we're going to go for is going to be a one that was made by Impulse SV. I'll leave a link to the tutorial for that down in the description. And I guess most of it will be cuts, so we'll cut through most of it just to ensure that if you want to build this, you know, go watch the actual tutorial by the creator who made it. I don't want to take any credit for it or nothing like that. And yeah, so the plan is we're going to have this tunnel. There's going to be a room down there. I think that's where we're going to have... There isn't anything there currently, but in a few cuts hopefully we'll have something dug out and built there. That's where our villager trading area is going to go, with all the cells for each villager, that sort of thing. I think this one's probably just going to be like a librarian one for now. I mean, maybe it'll be big enough to make it... Oh, it's a mushroom cow. I got a little bit scared there. Maybe it'll be big enough to make enough cells for more, but all these golems. Yeah, for now I think we're just gonna go with librarian. They're gonna go down. They're gonna drop down here, and that leads to that tunnel that we just saw, and then we're gonna have a room where they all get sorted out. But that probably, maybe, yeah, probably won't get done this episode. But this bit up here is gonna be where the villager breeder is actually doing its thing, and then the babies are going to drop down there. And the cool thing about this design is it also allows you to keep the excess carrots or potatoes, and we're going to do both. We're going to do 1 carrot, 1 potato, and if we want to extend it out here and here as well, then we can do, so maybe we'll do that in the future. But for today I just want to see how it handles with 1 carrot, 1 potato, and we'll see where it goes from there. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab some dirt, and we're going to put some dirt in. I probably should have thought of this first, because we need to do diagonals, but I guess we can just do it like this, I think. I mean, if I do it this way, then we're covering in the whole area and getting our diagonals done as well. Yeah, that seems like a pretty neat way to do it. So the other thing is this has been up for a couple of hours now. I was on the server for around about the first hour, and I haven't seen any mycelium spread. Hopefully it doesn't spread at all. Hopefully it stays like this. And the torches are just to represent like counting blocks pretty much. Although I did change them to stone brick, they don't necessarily need torches. Obviously we live in a mushroom biome anyway, so nothing can spawn, but yeah, just for reference sake, I like to put torches down so that I know where X block is, for example. But let me replace these, and then we're going to quickly cut to when this is done, so I'll catch you guys in the next clip. So we've made a little progress since last clip. As you can see, the dirt's in, we've got the lights in, we've got some water in, there's water under here, there's a composter, there's a sea lantern, not a sea lantern, a glowstone. I wish there were sea lanterns. I like sea lanterns better, but we don't have any yet. We'll be able to change these over to sea lanterns eventually, because we do have plans to do a guardian farm. I'm kind of just waiting to go to the end to get shulker boxes, and then I want to do the guardian farm. We might actually take on the guardian temple though soon. We'll have to see. I know we've got the end coming up real soon, so once we can get everybody together and get them all good to go, then that should be good. But we're up to tilling the soil, and I think I don't really have much stuff, but I think I want this side to be carrots and this side to be potatoes. I don't think that really matters either way. I think the hardest part is probably going to be getting the farmer up here. I think that's probably going to be the worst part. But either way, let me till this sand and then finish off these farms, and then we'll get going with getting the villagers up here, the farmers and the 2 breeders. That's gonna be interesting. So a little bit of an update. We've got pretty far, I'd say. We're almost at the stage where we want to be getting the villagers, the ones that are gonna breed, but we need some farmers. And some of you might remember that we had a villager that lived here. We actually had 4. So we had one, I think, that was shown on a video. Our first villager, he's gone. We got another 3. They're all gone. One of them was a farmer, and he was specifically for this, but he's gone as well. They're all just sitting in boats here. I've tried lighting up some of these patches that I guess aren't technically mushroom fields or mushroom shores or mushroom whatever else is around. I don't know if this is where something has spawned when we were up there doing that. I really don't know, but either way, they're gone and we need to get some more. So now we get to adventure onwards and eat some food. We've got to go to the closest village, which I believe has some villagers in it still. I don't really know. I figured I'd take you guys with me this time, so you guys get to, I don't know, see a bit more than just my base to this episode. And I'm trying to think of maybe if we want to do either the holding area, like the trading hall, or if we want to do something else this episode. I haven't quite got that far yet, but we'll see how far we get with this, because this is taken a lot of time to do. It would have been a lot shorter if those villagers had have been there, because we had enough to be the breeders and to, you know, be the farmers, which is really unfortunate, but that's just the way it goes, isn't it? So I think our best option is if we get off here at the desert and we just run over. We can go around by water, but I feel like a bit of a jog, you know. So if we just run down into here, that's the bell. Plenty of cats. I think there's a butcher, so I might be able to steal him. There's someone here. Oh, no. Oh, there's a farmer. Perfect. This is exactly what we need. Not that it matters because we can change the trades, but you know, this is kind of what we need. So, if you would be so inclined as to get in my boat, that would be great. How do I think the best way is to go this way, because this is the way that there's flesh here. Interesting. This is the way that goes round that I was just talking about. Can we fit through here? I think we can. Too wide? Perfect. So if we go around this way, we should be able to get back. So I'll cut to when we're back, and then you get to see the horribleness of me trying to get this villager up to the area. Alright guys, so we're arriving back. The villager is here, and I'm gonna try and get him from here up to there by just using a bow. Is this even gonna be possible? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want you to go this way. I mean, if you can go towards my chests. I don't want it. No, I don't want you to. No. No. Oh, for goodness sake, where did my boat go? No, my boat's gone again. Stop! I've got no boats left. Ha! I win this round, buddy. It's been quite a long day. I woke up at, I think it was like 2 AM. I spent most of the day preparing for this. I know you wouldn't think it, right? But I did. I did spend a lot of time preparing for this. And then, well, here we are. Trying to get it done very unsuccessfully. Alright guys, so the villager is almost there. We have created a hideous track that goes all the way back. I did have to make a bunch more rails. Powered rails were good for though. I think I did go a bit overkill on the powered rails, but either way, he's about to arrive now. I decided to go for the glass trick to get him in here. And actually, I don't know, maybe we should make this track go all the way along here. Actually... Oh, goodness sake. I'm sorry, dude. I'm really sorry. I don't mean to keep doing this to you. Oh, come on, dude. Have they changed that? I feel like I used to be able to do that. He just went the right way. Anyway, let's go up here. He's gonna end up dying before I get him there, isn't he? Right, this way. No, this way. Look, carrots. Now he's got me stuck. I can't get out. Seriously? Maybe he's just really unhappy with the service. We've smacked him like 3 times or something now, I think. I can't even remember. We've smacked him a few times though. Well, we're going to be cautiously bringing him up and looking after this villager who will feed our other villagers, who will repopulate our island filled with nice villagers with nice trades. And I'm just like, kabam! You won't go this way, kabam! I think he just likes the jacuzzi, right? Like, he's just like, yeah, this is where all the chicks are, in my jacuzzi. What is he planting? Hey, I want you to plant potatoes. I don't want none of this. What's this? What is that? Beetroots. Wheat. Hang on a minute. We don't want beetroots, and we certainly don't want wheat. No. Oh, no. Granite, go away. Cobblestone, go away. Alright, you move off that, you... Damn it. You move off that right now. Move. You are not planting wheat in this area. This is carrots. No, yeah, this is carrots and that's potatoes, and you will do everything we tell you. I figured I would show you the last couple of villagers going through. I hope that nitwits can breed. I don't know. But I'm 95% sure that that guy cannot get a profession at all. It's very confusing because there's now unemployed and there's nitwit, and a nitwit can't get a profession, but an unemployed person can. Yeah. Now, if we push these guys into here, yeah, get in there. I've got a sword. You want to go where I tell you to go. And we run. I really hope that I haven't just wasted 2 villagers' lives that I have to now go and replace. And I also hope that nitwits can breed, because, you know, it's been such a fun adventure today that I really would love it if they couldn't, and I would really love if I had to go and do it again. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first baby. We've got a long way to go yet, but it is working, kind of. I've had trouble, so I've had to replace these blocks with just regular blocks, because even though we've got these trapdoors here to stop these guys from getting the beds or something, this side was still somehow getting the bed, even though this side didn't. So I'm not really sure what was going on there, but I have replaced one piece of farmland with a regular block just so they can't see through a tiny gap. I don't really know what was going on. Either way, we have got the beds back in place for about the 15th time. We've got blocks in there, and things are starting to look a little bit nicer. This guy is going crazy. What is that? We've got to get rid of that. Can't be having those. We only want potatoes and carrots. We don't want anything else. So yeah, I'll have to keep doing this and just making sure they're not planting anything they're not meant to be planting. But yeah, it's working. We've got our first baby. We need a roof as soon as possible. So I might make it out of stone brick for now. I do want to make it out of concrete. It's been pretty much overnight since last time you guys saw this. We've got a lot to cover. So last time you guys saw this, we didn't have a roof on it. We had a lot of problems going on. And I think for the most part, it's fixed. I believe. Could be wrong. But so far, it's been pumping out villagers really, really well. No carrots or potatoes yet, but I have just installed the double chest. So we might have to do an update on that next episode. It was running for probably about 5 hours last night, and it was pumping out villagers so much. This is what we've got though. We've got a ladder here. The ladder placement is probably temporary. When we get elytra, we can just fly up to the top if we need to, but as for the top of this thing, it's just a solid concrete black roof. Also, villagers have now got beds. If I jump, you can just see that yellow bed, kind of. They've both got one that they sleep in, so they'd never try to get in these beds now. It might glitch out in the future. I'm not sure how long that'll hold. I don't really know much about villagers or how any of this works, but it's working. Oh, looks like they're making a baby. Should see a baby plop out. There we go. There it goes. He'll be down at the bottom. But yeah, let me know if you think we should add an accent color to these sections and then add another block here to extend out and then repeat the same up there, and then the accent color would probably go where this top layer of glass would be. If you think it's a good idea, we'll install it. Probably the start of next episode. It's a long tunnel. Like I said, I want to dig all this out, and I haven't got much food. I really need to get some food. Like I said, we spent a long time on this last night. Not on this section particularly, but we were trying to get a good villager because Zombie needed unbreaking. DJ borrowed a couple of villagers, or took a couple for a golem farm. So here we are. This is the unbreaking villager that we managed to get last night. He took probably about an hour and a half, like real time, to trade to unbreaking 3. Meanwhile, though, we were taking out a couple of villagers and giving them to DJ, but just because they don't do it during night and you got to sleep, and then you wait a couple of minutes after you sleep, sort of thing, till they can trade again, and then you got to wait a couple of minutes after they stop trading before you can go to sleep. So it's all just, you know, it takes a lot of time to do this. And this is my control for villagers. I don't know how well this is going to work. We've got one there, and obviously if you open the gate, one will come through. So I'm hoping that we can use that to get one through, but it won't let a bunch of them through if there's a bunch stacked up there. Babies are behind here somewhere. I don't think I can really show you. I don't remember how I did this. It took me a while to figure out. I think I tried trapdoors and it didn't work, so I changed the design. That's not good. Alright, well, we found another flaw with this. There's flaws all over the place. I think what I did was a too wide water, so the water's up here, for example, up here, and the babies are down here, and the babies can't reach the water. So then adults would get sucked up by the water. But why that guy came through the block, I do not know. Maybe I need to push these hoppers out a bit further. This is meant to be the carrots and potatoes chest, but as you can see, nothing's happening there. Before any of you wonder if that's just like a one-off, that's actually the second time I've had that happen, because there was a villager that, this villager that's on the left here, he actually appeared randomly and we were just like, where did he come from when I was making this? But I guess he must have done the same thing. So maybe if I push these hoppers along and have the chest out the front, maybe they won't go through this block, because maybe it's trying to send them to the closest open space, which is here. I don't know, it's all mechanics that I'm not too sure about. I think that's all we've got time for today, so hopefully we've got enough stuff to go in this video, and hopefully it's a decent enough episode. I'll try and get some stuff done before next episode off camera, probably like getting some good armor, some good weapons, that sort of thing. This place is probably going to be filled with villagers before next episode. And I'll try and do something, but next episode should hopefully be the end of Dragonfight, I believe. Episode 5 should be. So hopefully I'll catch you guys then. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and please like the video if you want to see more. And as always, take care.